message from your person. So I am really picking up on a twin flame vibe, or, you know, some people call it soulmates, or like highest soulmate. I'm really picking up twin flame vibes, so just use your discretion. I already pre-shuffled the deck and I have the cards for us, so let's get started. So we have the Six of Swords in reverse, and that is clarified by the Empress. And the Empress card is so beautiful, and it just really reminds me of someone being so in the flow and just in their own loving energy. And what I really get from these two cards is that your person is saying that, like, they're not walking away, but they're not coming forward, but like it to read in between the lines. And I really get this because whenever I see the Empress card, I always think about nurturing and loving yourself. And your person is really focusing on not only that they are loving themselves, but that they need to. So they're kind of like uncovering the layers and like unturning all the rocks to kind of like see like how they can become better and how they can be healing themselves, because the collective that I'm getting, you are healing yourself. You might be going to therapy, you might be doing inner healing work, you might be energy healing, you might be working on your fitness, exercising. I'm seeing a lot of people going out in nature and having a walk, and they're very aware of that. So they are trying to match your energy, and they are matching your energy. But what I'm really getting is that like it's almost like they're preparing, like they're kind of like, okay, like I'm kind of seeing like a checklist, like, oh, did I do this first? Did I do that? Like, and it's not, well, actually there is a little bit of like anxiousness, but it's more of like trying to like be accountable and like kind of like being part of the team and wanting to hold the towel for you, because they know that this relationship is going to be only successful if you both take turns like holding the towel for each other and like holding space for each other. And then I have the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands is all about stability, and it's also the Twin Flame Union card. But I'm really like seeing it as like a manifestation of your desires and your like ultimate wishes. And so your person is just like really working on their own desires and wishes, and like kind of like I'm getting like almost like the feeling of like nesting and preparing. It's almost like they see your relationship, or if this is a twin flame connection, your union, as like something they have to birth, or something that they have to like mature into. And that's actually really good, because that is the correct way to approach your union, because it is all about you know, ascension and going deeper with yourself. And whoever your person is, they're very aware of like your role in their life, and that is to help them become a better version of themselves and to heal and to just do better. I keep hearing bigger and better things. So if they want bigger and better things, and that includes you, then they really need to prepare. And yeah, I keep seeing like someone like collecting things and like all their resources or all their energy. It's like they're preparing for the big journey. They're on a small journey, but they know that like the big journey is gonna take like a lot of resources. That's what I'm really getting. And then we have the Lovers, and this is so cute. I love this deck. It kind of reminds me of Sailor Moon. Shout out to anyone that's from the 90s baby. But The Lovers is also about choice, and like I also do see it as a very good sign for twin flames, because it's all about like healthy connections, and like what I'm really getting from it is like partnership. And when I see this card in reverse, I see it as someone not making a choice and someone focusing on the negatives. But what I'm really getting from this reading is that your person is saying, hey, like, I really want this and I'm coming for you, but like, I really want to like prepare and gather all my resources and become like the best version I can for you. And because I know that this is like a real partnership, and like, yeah, it's like the journey of all journeys to your person, and they like want to do it right. And so what's interesting is that the back of the deck is the Four of Pentacles, which I always kind of see it like as like stingy and like ego. But again, I'm just getting like, I'm gathering all my resources, and yeah, like I don't really get anything too negative from this card. I feel like it's more moving out of poverty consciousness and more into like a responsibility, abundance consciousness of like, okay, like I'm kind of clear on what I need to do, so I'm gonna like gather all my resources. And I like, yeah, I keep seeing like someone like putting like things in piles, or you know, like spring cleaning, or like cleaning out their phone. Like I'm getting kind of like the vibe of like spring energy, spring cleaning. I'm also seeing like a lot of like blossoming flowers, like the cherry blossom trees. There's definitely a renewing in your person's own energy and how they're feeling about their own life. And I also got Page of Pentacles, and I really like how this person is learning. And the Page of Pentacles usually is about having an offer, or when I see it in reverse, it's all, I always think that like, oh, I've got nothing to give, like I've got leaves, when you know something or someone requires so much more, and like I just can't make it happen. But what I'm really getting from this is your person's like, no, I'm gonna do this, so I'm gonna like gather all my resources and get myself in tip-top shape. And oh, I just heard the song by Conway West, and it's wait till I get my money right. And so yeah, like it's, your person is really figuring their stuff out. And it's interesting because I did a reading for my Instagram, and I got the Three of Wands, but Spirit told me to do it this way, and I got it again. So it's like your person is waiting for like a green light, or for something or someone to like push him to like make that move or make that decision. Interesting, I said him. So yeah, that, I don't think that it's just him, but like I think that that was definitely a confirmation for someone. But yeah, I really think that this Page of Pentacles means that your person is like in their power, and they're like overturning every rock. They're looking at every page. They're like stepping into their responsibility for their own choices and their own feelings when it comes to their relationship with you, and kind of with others. But I do feel like it's mostly like they understand the connection with you and like how to go forward with you. And yeah, like it's, I've been seeing like a ton of progress, especially in the Twin Flame Collective, a lot of breakthroughs and movement, especially with the divine masculines. It's kind of like, I don't know, this year, so many blocks and obstacles were just like released for the divine masculine, and I just like see like a huge like army of like knights, like, you know, going towards like their desires and their goals. And like I don't it's not like a predator like energy, but it's definitely like I'm claiming my good, I'm claiming my desires and my wishes. And yeah, like there is the collective that I'm picking up on, they're really done with self-guilt and shame, and I think that they have actually released like a huge layer of it, and so it's like not keeping them stuck anymore. And yeah, so like this is a very good reading. No wonder I felt so called to do it. I really feel that, you know, your person is loving themselves, and I don't know if they are like aware that they're loving themselves, or like that's like the natural result, but they are like working on themselves. So they do know that like they're just tired of I'm picking up maybe depression, sadness, like just those feelings that, you know, I actually heard the other day that depression is actually a sign that you're not listening to the divine. And I feel that that person that I'm picking up on, lots of divine masculines, by the way, they are just like realizing that like this depression and this sadness that they're feeling, and this like low down in the dumps feeling, is because they're going in circles and they're not exactly aligned with their highest good and what their soul wants. Anywho, thanks for listening to my video. I hope that you liked the cards and the messages that I had for you today. Yeah, so if you have any suggestions, feel free to put some in the comments. If you have like any suggestions on what type of readings you would like me to do, let me know. I like to switch it up, and sometimes I will do like little reels of like information or advice, but I really love doing the tarot